Asked what I wanted for my birthday, my reply was, I don't know, nothing. Nothing I really want. Anyway, I did come up with this, because this I did actually want, but at the time I was asked, I didn't even know about it. It's a newly tooled Airfix 172 scale Hawker Tempest Mark V. And this particular one is marked up as JN751 RB. This was a personal mount of Wing Commander Roland Beamont, CBE, DSO and bar, DFC and bar. Now this has a personal link for me because I actually wrote a book on Roland Beamont, which featured his logbooks. So let's have a look what's in the box. Lift off the lid. I like these boxes where you've got like the two-part box instead of the push it in box, because you can use them for storing stuff and modelling with and so on. Right, let's have a little look at the decals. A decal sheet here. So you've actually got for 2 aircraft. You've also got for JN766, which I think was 486 Squadron. So these decals here are common. So you've got your sky bands and your yellow bands, bits, pieces, your roundels, your walkways and so on. Loads of tiny, weeny little bits as well, which I'll actually put on. Then you've got the invasion stripes. Now this is quite interesting. Apparently these go on really well and they'll be very, very precise. But what about the accuracy? Should they be really precise and really accurate? Or should they not? Well, we'll come to that. There we go, there's the R and the B. And there's the SAN for 486 Squadron. So that's the decals. Lovely, lovely looking decal sheet. Apparently they're really well printed. So here's the instructions. Colourised as well. So let's have a look. What have we got? All the usual guff. And let's have a look. So you've got your cockpit seat. That looks quite good, quite detailed. A few bits, your gyro gun sight and your cockpit panel. You've got the radiator intake. And you've got the bit for the wheel well. And fuselage halves and how it all goes in. Oh, you can drill a part out. Look at that, look at that. Get me a mini drill, more kit to buy. Pop it together. Then you've got the undercarriage bays and the cannons. Nice slotting, that's quite nice. That means you can do a later mark that had no cannons. There we go, we've got more bits here. That's your wing halves. There you go. You can pop in your control column and your rudder pedals and so on. Cockpit fairing, or canopy fairing. Yeah, pop all that lot in. I can see that control column snapping off. So I quite like how they colorise the bits that you're actually dealing with. That's cool, that. Separate rudder. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of bits to pop in. So it's a nice comprehensive kit. Promises to be quite detailed. What's little bits? Look at that. Oh yeah, you got the weighted wheels. Oh, looks quite good. See, here you go. This bit here, this is your foot step for getting in and out, because it was a massive aircraft, the Tempest 5. That retracts during flight. So here we go. It's all looking quite lovely. Oh, this is good. Look at this. So you put that, the propeller boss and so on, the spinner and that, onto that bit that then slots in there. So you can put that in and still have it turning without having to risk smashing it up while you're painting it. I like that. There you go. There's B. There he is. Don't look anything like him. But there you go. There we go. So we've got all this. Oh, that's interesting. So it shows that the radio antenna is actually offset at an angle. So here we go. These are the paint and decal instructions for B's aircraft. June 1944. June 1944 it did not have these lovely precise invasion stripes. Okay, they were painted on in a hurry. Okay, these are like the factory applied ones. So let's have a little look. Look at that. Lovely. See this yellow propeller spinner? That's the same as he had on his Typhoon A02109 PRG of 609 Squadron. That's the famous kit you always see. Famous chap, and he commanded this wing, okay, at the age of 23. He went to see Dingbat Saunders, having come off a rest period with Hawker as a production test pilot, planning to ask for command of a squadron, a Tempest squadron. Saunders gave him a wing. Now, here's the 486 squadron offering. It's rather lovely too. Okay. This is April 44, so this is pre-invasion, no invasion stripes. Okay. So what do we think of that? Right, let's have a look at the plastic. Okay, I'm going to have to get the scissors onto this. So back in a second, guys and girls. Right, there's two plastic bags here. First off, you've got your transparent parts. So you've got the front cockpit windshield part and the rear cockpit part, so you can have it open. You've got your reflector gun sight there. Oh, it's difficult to focus. Then you've got some clear parts, I guess landing lights or something. The drop tanks. Now they're also in clear. Reason being, part of the drop tank racking or ordnance fixtures was in fact clear. So that's interesting. Let's have a look here. So you've got your, push that to one side. Right, you've got your lower wing. You've got your tail planes, your rudder, your wheels. You've got your wheel covers and so on. Sadly, it doesn't come with dropped flaps. It's not too hard to do that, surely. Right, on the other side, okay, we've got another sprue with the tops of the wings. And look, you've got the floor of the cockpit in there. You've got cannons, you've got the rear wheel, the landing wheel, and the covers for that. You've got footsteps, and you've got control column. And there's B sitting there, quite happily, waiting to get airborne again. Right, here we go. So we've got the fairings for the wheels. We've got the radiator, exhausts, sorry. You've got the undercarriage and stuff like that. That massive great propeller that the Tempest had. That's really nice. And then the fuselage halves. So you've got a little bit of detail in there. You've got various bits here. We'll turn it over. Look at that. That's lovely. Nice panel lines. Not too deep, but deep enough. That's good. Cockpit fairing. You got two spinner bosses there, so that's interesting. Yeah, plenty there. So there's plenty to be going on with there, isn't there?